Hello everybody, welcome back to Faction Frenzy. We are back in Quaoar, and this is actually going to be a replay of the battle that ended the last session. Now, there's a bit of a reloading bug going on here, and you can see a little bit of that by the fact that a bunch of these Guardians got released. Now, that's not going to help us a whole bunch, but will help us some, so we're just kind of letting that play out. But I've also changed my approach some, which is why I'm doing this. I actually experimented with different things, and they did not all work. I tried bringing bombers in, but they just died too quickly. My idea was that bombers, they'll just be a diversion. Well, they weren't much of a diversion, and they just died quickly and didn't really help matters a whole lot. So then what I did was, okay, I wanted to cloak these ships and bring them in here. And the reason for that is when you unload them from the transports, they just sort of mill around. They move around all over the place, and that's really bad for the siege engines because after moving they have to pause the whole time, the whole reload cycle before they can fire, which is 10 seconds. And so they were just getting shot a lot. What I need to do is get them a stable position close enough to where they're in range of everything. And I want to wait for them to stop moving completely. There we go. Let's check some of our range with, like, this is a good one. Zenith Siege Engine at the very back. And you can see that it should have enough range to hit everything. So theoretically, they should move from here. If you get them right up against the shield, sometimes they'll get detected. I think something to do with their cloaking field bumping up against the shield or something every once in a while causes an interaction like that. Now we've got all of our other stuff firing away at this and all of that. But now that we're in position, we wait 10 seconds. Tick tock. Oh my goodness, they got detected already. Okay, we're gonna stop waiting then. But the other thing is, at this end of the sort of formation here is these two arachnid guard posts. And if I can knock them out, I'm gonna want to bring transport down here, so let's get that moving. But if I can knock out the arachnid post, this fight will be much easier. So that's why I'm targeting this side, because they'll be able to hit it a little bit easier. There we go. And there actually was an attack going on in the homeworld, but we had enough to handle it. Beautiful stuff. Come on. Now we're running low a little bit, but they're almost down. If we can get these down, I'd really like to do that. One's down. There's the other. Okay. Now, everything else, let's select the whole group. There you go. Get in the transport. Leave. Alright. So now we're going to have a reprisal level 1, but when we come back in here, we should be able to just force fire on this, and this is going to become now a routine cleanup, and Quaoar will belong to us. Ooh, reprisal level 2. That's unfortunate. Okay, so this could become a painful reprisal, and perhaps I waited a little bit too long and got greedy there. We'll see how that ends up working out for us. Okay, they have hit Typhon is where they decide to come, and I decided to make some extra preparations here. I built up some more of our Mark V turret types. I put a couple of force fields above the lightning and, you know, strong point. Of course, all of our ships are in here. And also one thing as we watch this unfold that I forgot to mention before. I did unlock for that last battle to get everything cloaked. We didn't have quite enough cloakers. 64 of the Zenith siege engines, as you can see, but each of the cloaker starships only can do 20 of the cloaker super boosters. So we got the Mark II one. It was 1,000 science to make that easier, which is marginal in terms of whether I actually should have done it or not. But then we have, you know, many more cloaking boosters on those. Now in here, obviously the concern is the 180 total Zenith reprocessors, but they're already running. Cowards. Okay. Well, we know what we're doing here. We're cleaning up the mess. Go chase them, boys. You can pull yourself forward a little bit more. Clear out what you're able to. Speed this battle up a bit. The achievements tell us we've hit the 10-hour mark. Okay. So yeah, we're still gonna have a bit of an issue here because we got 540 threat. We'll have to see where that settles out. But the bottom line is we should easily be able to smash Quaoar now and move on to our goals with the Exodian Blade. Alright, so we are almost ready. Unfortunately, the almost is not nearly close enough. The quadratic AI did send us another nice big wave of 800 plus ships. We cleaned that up. We've salvaged some metal, and we've also, actually, I'll show why a little bit later, maybe next session, done a very rare investment. I've upgraded the metal harvesters, so that's why our science is down there. Falcorum is a problem, though. I was going to go to the Exodian Blade next. I started activating it and discovered that the AI does in fact react immediately. That's a problem, because it's going to take a very long time to get that thing up and running. In the meantime, Falcorum would just be building up and up and up, and I just don't think that I can tolerate that. So we've got to deal with it first. And there was a little bit of good news, but not a lot. If we pop in here. Now, just so we know what we're looking at. Whoops, wrong system. There it is. There are 98 Guardians. And also a whole bunch of wonderful other things. Starships, etc. Okay, so there's just so much to deal with here. The orbital mass driver was on top of the wormhole. So that allowed us to knock that out. The, what was it, Special Forces Guard post right over here. That's another big target. Off by the middle of nowhere. But I tried building a beachhead in here. I want to emphasize, tried. There was, like, I'm talking everything. All of the Mark V turrets, etc. And the resistance here just laughed at me and said, really? That's all you got? I mean, it's ridiculous. So our Guardians just swamped over everything. So I've got to take this piecemeal and get it ready to even be able to do a beachhead. Now, what I want to do is knock out reasonably small size, and these things are just so powerful, the core ones, they're ridiculous. I want to knock out reasonably small size concentrations and also reduce their reinforcement points. And once we get it down enough, then I can probably beachhead to clean up the rest, and then we can move on with our lives. So that's my goal for the rest of this session. Now here's what I'm bringing in. All of my starships. The Zenith Siege and the new experimental translocators are there to get shot. That's pretty much why they're around. Okay, so first of all, most dangerous enemies first. Let's get rid of that Lightning Guardian. Good grief. Wish we'd have taken that down a little faster. Okay, ion cannon. Spider. Command station, other spider. Okay, and now we have almost nothing left, so we're going to get out. We're going to get a massive reprisal dumped on our heads. Ugh, that just made it worse. And we're going to rebuild, and we're going to come back in here. Now, I'm going to do this in sort of montage format, because we're not really scared of the reprisals of this AI. They're pretty easy to deal with, but there's going to be a lot of building in between. I'm not going to put blurbs in between them all. So, see you in a bit when we try take 2 in Falcorum. Well, just for the lulz, let's take a look at this. 121 AI Guardians. Reprisal against our home system. Of course, there's nowhere better they could have come. All of our goodies are in here. Everything has been built. We even got the radar jammer. We got the orbital mass driver, which will excel against these guys. So let's see. Oh, they reach our defenses, and already about a third of them are gone. I don't want to think about the... wonder how high the metal is going to get. It's over 1 million now. 25 Spire Implosion Guardians. I would usually care. And they're hitting us. But they're not hitting us nearly fast enough. And we're easily making them go away. Oh, an EMP Guardian. Another EMP Guardian. 3 EMP Guardians. More things coming in to have fun. Yes. All of the threat can cleanse itself. Please, come in. I know you're sick of your pitiful existence. Please, come in. Now, if they'd come in here while the Implosion Guardians were bombarding our, then we'd be in trouble. But otherwise, those are not high enough level that they're going to, high enough level EMPs that they're going to be able to get in here before our shields come back up. And a good amount of our turrets are immune to them. Yeah. And of course, none of them can escape because of the black hole machine. So we'll amp this speed up a bit. And let's watch them all, where do you think you're going? You're going to kill my metal harvesters? That's amusing. It's really touching, but it's not going to get you anywhere, is it? Yeah, they got mini rams. Throw it all at me. It doesn't matter. You're all going to perish. Let's see. Oh yeah, 2.25 million. I will have no lack of metal for the foreseeable future, or the immediate future anyway, which is really actually good. Oh, you're all hiding. All the reprocessors are hiding. Yeah, do what you want. I'm not worried about you anymore. I've got another bunch of starships of mine to get blown up, if you'll excuse me. Now, solely because it amuses me, let's take a look at our count. There were 98 Guardians in here. There's now 93 Core Guardians in Falcorum. Yay. Now, I was going to take on this group down here, but that doesn't actually get me anywhere. And the problem is there are other ships, including the leeches, which, yeah, okay, they've only got one. I'd like to kill that thing because it just really quickly reclaims our siege engines and our translocator fighters. So until we can get a good shot at that, I just can't afford to take on a bunch of this stuff and have everything converted. And again, the main thing is limiting reinforcements. So up here, there's almost nothing by that missile guard post. So I don't see a good reason not to go there. I think it's isolated enough. Of course, this, fortress protecting a bunch of stuff around it. And, oh, are those actually going to be intelligent enough or, helpful enough to go into Quaoar? Let's wait and see if they are. Nope. They're going to think about it and go back. Okay. So, yes, before anything else decides to jump in here and have its 2 cents worth to say. Okay, we've got a spider and a lightning. Yeah, lightning and then spider and then missile guard post. I do not care about the core warhead interceptor. I'm not spending AI progress to get this done. There we go. That's one. It didn't get off its burst. It almost did, but not quite. Yep, other stuff coming in. Come on, go down, go down, go down so we can leave. Now get out. Oh, why did you do that? Whichever. We're not going to have anywhere near as much of a reprisal from this, and we knocked out another guard post. So that is excellent. And we'll come back in to hopefully hit another one. Take 3. Our metal is maxed. And there's no leech around here anymore, which is fantastic. They must have chased that off somewhere to become part of a threat fleet, because it's not around anymore. So I want to try to see if I can limit this ball down here before it gets any worse. So if I look down here, I don't see any flagships. There's 2 Mark V Lightnings, so that'll hurt. But if we can knock this out, lower down their numbers some, because the more guard posts we knock out, the more stuff's going to join this. So I think it's only going to get worse. And I don't know if this is the right move, but we're going to give it a whirl. Okay, lightning first. Let's do this. Did we get it? Can't tell. This is the spider. Yeah, the lightnings have got to be over here. Where are they? There's one. Okay. I think that's all the lightnings. Mr. Spider here is the next dangerous. Come on. Oh, hi, fellas. Oh, the leech is still here. I just didn't see it. Oh, it's there. I think it was added or released from somewhere. Maybe it was in the strategic reserve. I don't know. Well, cried. Let's just get out. So, I don't know how much that really accomplished. I mean, I got rid of a few guardians. That's awful painfully slow. We're not in range of view, are we? Oh, we are just barely. That was dumb. We're in range of the Mark III Fortress. Ugh. Okay, lesson learned. Let's try this again. Alrighty, where to next? There's a missile guard post. Got a few things around it over here. There's not as much over here. Spider, lightning, and laser will hurt. But again, I'm looking for a remote outpost. Path of least resistance. I think it's going to work. And we haven't even had the reprisal hit yet. But that's not big enough to threaten us. So let's get on the other side of this. And hope for the best. Once again, we're hitting Mr. Lightning first. And if we can keep him from firing... No! We didn't quite get there. Oh, maybe we did. Okay. Spider. Laser guard post. And goodbye, everybody, because we're not hanging around for any more of this. This could be our best showing yet. And, yep. Yeah, I believe it is. Only Mark 1 reprisal. All of you can come out here. You know, I don't want to tangle with a bunch more Spider Guardians at the moment. I still want to just focus on keeping this from getting worse. So that was excellent right there. Okay, we're back in essentially same condition. Full fleet again. And reprisal hasn't hit yet. Now, I'm curious about this. MLRS, I'm wondering. Yeah, the fortress covers it, but barely. I'm wondering if... And this is risky. Because we'll get fired at by this stuff. We'll probably lose the transport mag. I'm pretty sure we will. But if we can... Yeah, there's more stuff over there. Wonder if we can take this out. Just with the transport. Yep. And we're almost dead already. I don't think we're going to make it, but we're going to run and try to cloak. Nope. And then we'd get massacred and basically lose everything here. So clearly, that's not the right approach. I think next most isolated target is clearly this over here, and after that it's going to get harder. And this is not going to be easy either. We've got 2 lightnings in there, a spider, a couple of MLRS. I wonder, is it MLRS? Just trying to figure which has... I think the MLRS has a higher DPS. So I think we want to go with lightning, MLRS, and then a spider. And if we can get rid of all those and this missile guard post, that'd be quite a lot of doing. But first things first, closest lightning. There's 1. There's 2. I don't see the other one. Here's an MLRS. I think that's all of those. Let's get the guard post. And they're starting to shoot at us. Let's hit that tractor. There we go. Now let's go. Oh, there's still a spider there. Would have been better to take that. Actually, I wonder. Let's stay in here and see if we can't... Yeah. We got the spider, and now we run away. Run! Run, you fools! Okay. Good amount of damage, we're going to escape. Okay, so that's another one down. Well, as much as I wish it were otherwise, I don't think we've weakened them enough yet. So, gotta keep going. I think this right here is our best shot. The Needler guard post might get some support from over here. I hope it doesn't, but it might very well. But if we get rid of this, then maybe we could hit this one and survive. I think I've got to knock out a couple more before we have any realistic shot at this. And I think I also want to start off a little bit further away to try and not get as much aggro from the... That way we can knock out the lightning guardians right away. Let's try that. Okay, so we got spider, lightning, lightning. Lightning closest first. Okay. That's weird. Hit it. Hit it for Pete's sake. Okay, hit that one. Lightning. Or not lightning. There, that's the spider. And we're getting hit pretty good here. So we need to knock out that Needler and get out. That's a spider. Where is the freaking... Is it not even there anymore? No, it's there. I just can't... It's up here. Come on, get it down. Well, we made it. This is going to be a particularly... Oh, we lost like everything. We literally lost everything. We had a nice donation to the freaking AI cause there. On the other hand, we were out here long enough, I think we gathered up a bunch of their ships. I don't know. Maybe it's time for a warhead. I'll investigate that possibility, but for now... Transport alone gets out, and we do a massive rebuild and try to defend somehow. Well, here we go. Into Typhon, 164 enemy guardians. Fleet is on its way. I have ships coming in here at the rebuilding point. I build a bunch more turrets. I think we'll be okay. Let's find out. So let's have all of these ships just happily go up into this area. Good grief, they're all spiders. Well, they're half gone. Of course, we have none of the special toys here. But they're all low mark ones. 50 of them left. They're knocking out some of our ships. Let them. Okay. They want to run away now. So, this has been another successful defense. Joyful, joyful, fun times. We'll chase them down and move on with our rebuild. Well, take a look at this. I was literally just about to head back in there, but a bunch of them decided to come through. And I'm not arguing. Everybody come down here. We'll deal about everything later. You can all show up, and I want to make sure they get down in here before I unload everybody, because well, there's not that many. Still, Mark V Guardians eat turrets. So, you're close enough. Let's all unload. Is that going to make y'all turn around? Not yet. Nope, you still want to fight. And the issue here is that they're out of range, actually, of most of our turrets. Because the spiders have such a long range. Fighting our own Zenith siege engines is always fun. Yep, now they're running. So now we do our usual chase maneuver. And then we're going to head back in and do some more damage, but with somewhat, at least, less resistance in our way. Okay, now for this one, I brought a bunch of different transports. Concentrations of Guardians will annihilate them. But I'm doing this because there isn't much, down there. And I want to knock out some more of these just staying in the transports. Just in case we may want to use a warhead. A little bit later on, I may want to do that. I'm going to hit this. There we go. Go dark. Yep, you all... Nope, don't even think about it. We're running away from you. Good grief. I almost destroyed one of them just with that. But that's fine. All we have to do is repair next door, and everything is hunky-dory. So this is not even a problem. I just got to be more careful than that. You are going to pop in next door and come right back. Slow healing is better than no healing. And plus, if we lose one of them, having this many gives us some extra space to stick the ships into. So, I'm hoping that'll work out for us. Now, I think... Yeah, there's not much there. There's a little bit, but not much. This is the next one I want to hit. And I've got to wait till it's as clear as possible. Okay, yeah, Zenith is going to be a little rough. It's probably not going to get much better than this. Okay. So let's knock out the MLRS. I know this was painful last time we tried it, but this is going to be different. There we go. Go. Run. Get away. And deactivate. Yep, lost one. Okay, so who's relatively... You're pretty empty. All of you, pack up and go into that. Come on. Get in there. Get in there. Move. Oh, your engines suck. Okay. Still, we didn't lose much. Lost a little, but not much. Oh. Special Forces coming to say hello. Yeah, go away. We don't need your kind. Then if I can hit that one, which, they're probably going to knock out one more transport. Let's have an empty one in here. Think I've got an empty one floating around, waiting. I do. Let's bring you in and have you join the fray. Let's see, what do we have left? You are down to 37 Guardians. That's less than half. After the run previous to this, they had 66. So they've lost a lot. And where are you all going? All you stupid riot controls. Nobody asked you. Get out of here. Oh, they're going to do that stupid little Special Forces thing where they hang around. It's almost like they want to protect their core worlds or some stupid crap. Huh. I still think knocking this out quickly than running is the best move. I mean, there's not much around the Needler either. But I want to get this one. Yeah, I think I just want to keep this whole procession going. Let's do it. Okay, run. Oh, good, they're targeting the one with no health. Or with nothing in it. That's beautiful. Run. Is it actually going to survive? No. It didn't survive, but everybody else did. Okay, yeah, raid starships, do whatever you like. Okay, we made it. So now, we've just got to repair up. I think we can hit the Needler. Let's see, how close is the fortress to that? Yeah, we can hit the Needler. And I think maybe after that, we can probably beachhead in there. At least that's going to be my plan. So let me quickly queue up, because I think we got a bunch of engineers in here. Yeah, I think we do, somewhere. iBots floating around. Yeah, the engineers are right there. So let's, yeah, we'll quickly put that together. And then all of you come into here. Wait a minute, are you gonna... Let's let you come in there if you're going to, but I don't think you will. So I think you're just special forces. Yep. So all of you repair. You are up and running. Join the throng. Okay. Let's get back in. And carefully and cautiously make our way up that way. I think we want to be, like, over here. That's sort of away from the most stuff. I mean, again, the fortress is still going to cover it. No, almost cover it. Fortress doesn't actually cover it, so maybe over here is best. Yeah, let's try that and then run. Let's do this. There you go, you're dead. Now we are going, and they're dividing their shots between them, which is probably good. Let's see, I think this way. You know what, all the way out there. Run. Freaking run. Run like you've never run before. They're down to about half. I think we're going to make it. Whew. Okay. So now they don't have that many more reinforcement points. We've definitely stopped it from getting worse. And with the support of the fleet, 41 Guardians now. But still, with the support of the fleet, I think we can beachhead that. Gonna give it a darn try on the next session. And we will get down to the Exodian Blade after this. We just got to get this sorted. So the delay is unfortunate, but I would expect at least the beginning of the Exodian Blade in the next session, along with that glorious beachhead. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. More of the Exodian Blade adventure going to be coming up next time on AI War Classic. See you then.